Good evening. My name is Jensen Baker, Coach Baker, and I'm with Mind Power Enterprise 2. Being from Portsmouth, Virginia, I attended Truxton Elementary School and Craddock High School. Both of those schools are closed right now, but I feel proud that I attended Portsmouth Public Schools. Through elementary school and through high school, I did not miss not one day out of school. I can remember when I opened up my business and I was doing the celebration, this is the first time that I talked about my perfect attendance, and my brother walked out of the room. And I'm like, where is he going doing this celebration? When he came back, he brought a plaque, and the plaque had 4 years perfect attendance, Craddock High School. Brought tears to my eyes that he had saved that for me. But right now, if you Google the most dangerous city in Virginia, Portsmouth will pop up. But the devil is a liar. The key to this violence, I feel, is the tool mindfulness that we need to implement into our kids. When we look at mindfulness, it's taught at Harvard, it's taught at Yale, and when you look at the measure of success, the best measure of success is a person that has good self-control. When I went to Mile High Mile High Academy Preschool, I told the teachers that I was going to teach the kids how to control their anger and develop compassion using the amygdala, which is responsible for emotions, and the prefrontal cortex, where good decisions are made. The teacher said, Coach Baker, these are 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. They don't even know how to spell their names yet. I said, give me 3 months. If you go into that school now, after they have graduated, or if you talk to those kids, they will tell you that anger comes from their amygdala, and they will tell you to make good decisions. That comes from the prefrontal cortex. In this video, you will see my journey in mindfulness and how it began at Portsmouth Public Schools. And it had ended up this semester at Douglas Park Elementary and at Churchland Academy. I call it the new curriculum. Now, it doesn't matter if you start by ringing a bell, using chimes, or using a rain stick. Religion doesn't matter. You can blow a whistle to start the segment, but what you're trying to do is set the tone for kids to develop this tool called mindfulness. I would just like to thank a special thanks to Virginia organizers, especially Ms. Shirley Edmonds. Ms. Edmonds told me, Coach Baker, just don't use this as a teaching tool for yourself. Don't give up pushing trying to get it in the schools. So I had the backing of Virginia organizers, CJAP Family Services, Portsmouth chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, Zeta Iota, and Portsmouth Outreach Foundation, using their Father Initiative program to help stop the violence. And I would like to thank them for their support. Also, Dr. Bracy, the Superintendent of Schools. I would like to thank the school board and also Dr. Patillo at Mile High. Now, Inner Explorer is the key to mindfulness in the schools when the teachers are using it on a daily basis, along with my mindfulness coaches that came in to assist some students. So just sit back and enjoy this journey of mindfulness, the new curriculum. Thank you.
Moses And I'm happy to be here today to practice being mindful. Being mindful just means paying close attention. For our practice today, we're going to learn to do the shark fin. The shark fin will help remind you to pause and take some slow and deep breaths. The shark fin practice is like a signal to remind us of the 5 S's of practice. To sit up straight, to sit still, to sit silently, to breathe softly, and with your eyes shut. Putting the side of your hand on the top of your head with your thumb on your forehead. Now, move your hand down the middle of your face, in front of your nose. Close your eyes and say, shh. When we are finished doing the shark fin, we are sitting straight, still, silently, breathing softly with our eyes shut. Notice how that feels. Now, keeping your eyes closed and breathing in and breathing out. In and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. You can practice shark fin anytime you want. Now, opening your eyes and sing the exploring song together.
Okay, here we go.
When I look up and see the whole world shine. When I look down and feel the earth as mine. When I look down and touch everything. When I look in, I can hear my heart sing. When I look up, I see the whole world shine. When I look down and feel the earth as mine. When I look out and touch everything. When I look in, I can hear my heart sing. It's fun exploring with you.
I have been using Inner Explorer in the classroom consistently every day. It helps my students feel calmer and gives them a sense of peace and relaxation. I believe it has helped them with their social-emotional skills and being more resilient in times of stress.
Listening for the wind chimes. Opening your eyes when you're ready. Now, in your journal, trying to write 3 things about you that you're thankful for. Let's be in silence while you do it.
Okay guys, how are we feeling? How are we feeling, Maddie?
Peaceful.
You feel peaceful? Who else feels peaceful? Right, Mason, how are you feeling? Focused. I like that one. Who else feels focused? Sean, how are you feeling?
Mindful.
So let's choose peaceful, focused, and mindful as our feelings. How many stars are we going to give our mindfulness? I agree. I like our 5-star lessons. Okay, so our journal, we're going to do this as a whole class journal. We're going to think of 3 things that we are thankful for as a classroom community. JC, go ahead.
I'm thankful for my friends and my students for helping me when I need help.
So our friends and students who help us. Alexander, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the video people.
You're thankful for the video people? You enjoy the videos that we watch? Why? Why are you thankful for the people from Inner Explorer?
Because then they like can calm us down.
They help us calm down. I love it. Sean, what are you thankful for in our classroom?
I'm thankful for the teachers, student, and the respect that they give us.
The teachers and the respect they give you. All right, let's do one more. Rhea.
I'm thankful for everybody in this classroom and the people who feeds us at school.
People who feeds us, all the cafeteria workers and the staff that keeps our school clean and healthy. So we know that every day we don't just answer our journal, we also use this as a time to make goals for ourselves. So since we're about to go to Miss Rix's class, let's come up with 3 goals for how our afternoon will be. Alicia, can you help me with goal number 1?
We stay quiet and focused.
Ooh, I love it. Stay quiet and focused. What happens if something sneaks up on us and it makes us start to be a little talkative or a little louder than we should be? How can we recenter ourselves and stay quiet and focused? Alexander.
Looking at Inner Explorer.
We could watch Inner Explorer. What else could we do? Rhea.
We can do mindful minute.
You could do a mindful minute. Annalise.
Breath.
Take deep breaths. Awesome. Let's make goal number 2 for our afternoon. Xavier.
Be quiet and respect the teachers.
Let's read goal number 1. Goal number 1 says stay quiet and focus. So can goal number 2 focus more on that respect part? Okay. Showing respect just to teachers? To everyone, including
You.
yourselves, right? To everyone. And our last goal for this afternoon, goal number 3. JR, do you want to give us a goal? I haven't heard from you yet.
Get a golden spatula.
We already went to lunch, but I love that goal for tomorrow. We'll earn a golden spatula. What could we have as a goal for moving on to Miss Rix's room? JP? Say that one more time. Getting your work done that you're supposed to be doing and no playing. I love it. So let's call that working hard and respectfully. All right, love it. So let's submit our goals for this afternoon.
One day again.
Hi, this is our second year using Inner Explorer, and the program has dramatically changed the way our students are able to self-regulate and are able to deal with stressful situations. We've seen a decrease in behaviors. We've seen students being more present because of their practice of mindfulness that our school has been doing for 2 years. So we are very grateful for this grant, Coach Baker's team, the Office of Youth Risk with Dr. Sanderlin, the Portsmouth Public Schools School Board, Dr. Bracey, for allowing this program to continue in our school a second year. We feel that the continuation of this program will certainly, start with our younger kids to gradually build up those skills that they too will be able to handle stressful situations and deal with, life as it hits them in a more positive way.
I'm here with Mr. Van Leer, who is at Churchland Academy. We worked mindfulness for 2 years in a row, and I just want, first of all, to thank Mr. Van Leer for all of his efforts in helping Manpower Enterprise 2 and coordinating over here at Churchland Academy. Coach, just give me your opinion and your thoughts of mindfulness and how you feel it ran through the program here at Churchland Academy.
Yes, here at Churchland Academy, we use the Inner Explorer program for the past 2 years. I think it was a great resource for these children, a great tool in their toolbox for dealing with stress and anger. I really saw a great deal of improvement among our students since we implemented this program. And, the implementation of the shark fin here, the kids, that's their time to calm down, and I feel like that was a great tool for them to use here at Churchland Academy.
Thank you very much, Coach. We're here with Miss Jones, and she's the art teacher here at Churchland Academy, and she also is the self-care coordinator who sent out self-care messages to the teachers on each Mindful Monday. Ms. Jones, I just want your thoughts or your feelings about mindfulness and how it has helped the kids. And what do you think about self-care and teachers?
I think in order to be a great teacher or even a great parent or a person in general, you must take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Okay? So at Churchland Academy, we did lots of art lessons and lessons in general on mindfulness, and the techniques were very helpful with calming the students. Once you calm the students' mind and body, it reduces the negative effects of stress, and it increases the students' ability to stay focused and engaged and on track to academic success.
Just a little bit on self-care and the messages that you sent to teachers and how important self-care is when it comes to teaching.
Well, teaching is very stressful on and off, so you have to take time to take care of yourself, just a few minutes to take some deep breaths, a few minutes to unplug from your computers, and just take some time to relax and to regenerate yourself and refocus. Because sometimes if you just keep going, you'll burn out even quicker than if you take some time to take a deep breath or take a quick walk on your lunch break to get refocused and get yourself back recharged so you can stay charged for the kids.
Thank you, Ms. Jones.
Tell me something that you have learned when we do the videos of mindfulness. What have you learned?
To stay calm.
To stay calm. What have you learned?
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. What else you know?
They're going to tell you that you have the power to make wise choices.
You have the power to make wise choices. Spell the word mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Okay. Write that right here. Now, tell me the word mind. What kind of word is mind? What kind of word is mind?
A root word.
Mind is a root word.
This is Ms. Majette's
Mind
class.
is a root word. It's correct.
Ms. Majette has most minutes at Douglas Park using Inner
Fullness.
Explorer.
What kind of word
And
is
this is
fullness?
an activity of mindfulness that she's doing with
A
her class.
prefix. She said a prefix. Is that correct?
Yes. No. A suffix.
It's a suffix. It's a suffix. Connecting the difference.
Okay, they're on number 71 with Inner Explorer.
Today we'll explore how we're all connected to each other and to the world around us. Closing your eyes now and listening for the sound of rain for our adventure to begin. Settling into your chair and noticing any things that might be different about sitting. As you breathe in and out, sensing all the places you feel on your body. A few minutes to write in your journal about what it was like for you today to practice feeling connected to people, to animals, and to things, and to the environment. Let's be in silence while you journal.
Gives the kids a chance to know that they are somebody and that their inability to do things that they can do. Um, Also, it gives them a calmness if they come in upset in the morning. That will calm them down. So I play it before we do instructions, and then we do it after recess, and then we do it at the end of the day before we get on the bus. So they should go home calm and relaxed.
Hello, I'm Tanya Fields Hines, principal at Douglas Park Elementary. I'd like to commend Mr. Jensen Baker for thinking of Douglas Park and our students, for bringing mindfulness to our school. It is much needed. Here at Douglas Park, we have a number of students that we would consider Tier 2 and Tier 3, and we work with a program called PBIS to help students modify their behaviors. And with the use of mindfulness here on this campus this year, we've seen a decline in some of our Tier 2 and Tier 3 students. With the assistance of our wonderful Coach Washington, our PE teacher, he has used a tactic in the gym when the students come to PE, and it's called the use of the shark fin, and our students use that every day. We've also now brought the teachers on board, and they're viewing videos that assist students with their breathing, and it's in line with the mindfulness and the curriculum that's set forth forward. I only know that if we continue and get more buy-in, it will only yield us the successes that we're looking for with our short-range and long-range goals here at Douglas Park with our behavioral data. Thank you.
I'm here with Chris Washington here at Douglas Park Elementary School. Chris Washington, I call him Doc. I call him Doc because we go way back to 2009 where we did Enter Explore at the New Directions at the Alternative Ed School. So we go way back. I have a lot of experience with him doing Enter Explore. So Coach, tell me a little bit about Enter Explore and how you feel it has helped the kids here at Douglas Park Elementary School.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity, Coach Baker. Coach Baker is the catalyst as it relates to mindfulness in our region here. Coach Baker was talking about mindfulness maybe about 12 years ago. Everybody, what Coach talking about? It's mindfulness and concentration, breathing. And as it would happen now, it's more than just a fad. It's a thing, and it's an important thing. Here at Douglas Park, we use Enter Explore to incorporate a certain focus for the kids, interactive, and using mindfulness to do it. The biggest thing I saw is the kids, we were able to galvanize the kid as a unified body. We would hit a bell, and once the kids could be doing whatever they're doing, but once they hear that bell, they will all come together and do a shark fin, which is one of the techniques. It provides the kids with focus, getting them to sit still, upright, and to breathe, and then to concentrate inward. And so now, as the year went on, a lot of the teachers start to incorporate mindfulness in their classroom. It helps the kids, but as a unified body here, the kids know, so they can go anywhere in the world and hear mindfulness and be able to say, I know what that is. They'll be able to focus, shark fin, and gather themselves. I think that's the biggest thing that we got out of mindfulness and Enter Explorer here.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. We want to definitely continue this, and I really appreciate your expertise, Doc Washington.
I appreciate it.
Okay, these are my babies here at Mile High Academy, and Miss Springs has the most mindful minutes at Mile High. Right now, I asked them, did they know how to do the shark fin? And on the count of 3, they're going to do the shark fin. Everybody look at your teachers.
2, 3.
Okay, we are here with Miss Springs, who has the most mindful minutes here at Mile High. And I just want to know, Miss Springs, how do you use Enter Explorer with the kids?
We use Enter Explorer every day because we have some children who get really upset easily. at times. So what we do is, all I have to do is go like this. And they do the shark fin, and in fact, they'll do it on their own. That's the wonderful thing. When they're in centers and they get upset when somebody won't share, they do it themselves. And I think that is just wonderful. And the other children, if they see another child get upset, they'll have them do it. So we do it every single day, most of the time without fail, and we definitely use it every day. It's a wonderful program.
Thank you, Ms. Springs.
You are so welcome.
Okay, we're here with Ms. Brown, who is Ms. Springs' assistant. And Ms. Brown, how do you feel like Enter Explorer have helped the kids?
Good morning. I feel like the Explorer has helped the kids tremendously because the children overall, it helps them to calm down, relax, become more attentive, and we even find that some of the children tell their peers when they're loud and they begin to do the shark fin. So it's been a great experience.
Thank you. And this is Miss Springs' class, the teacher that had the most mindful minutes. This song was taught by my son, Christopher Baker, who coordinated the Enter Explore Mindfulness program at Mount High. Academy's graduation, and we were the director of Mile High Academy, and I just want to ask Dr. Patillo, how does he feel like mindfulness and Enter Explore has helped the kids?
Well, Enter Explore, I'm so excited about the program. It benefited our children greatly and our families this year. It taught our children calming mechanisms. It helped them with structure and behavior. And I don't believe our kids would have been as successful this year had not been for the program. So Enter Explore, mindfulness definitely played a huge role in Mile High kids this year, and we look forward to doing it again next year as well.
Thank you, Doc. Okay, we're here with Christopher Baker. Christopher Baker was the mindfulness coordinator over at Mile High Academy, where he had 8 classes that he did mindfulness with. So I just want your comments on how do you feel like mindfulness and Enter Explore worked in the classroom.
Hello, my name is Christopher Baker. I first want to thank Dr. Patillo and Coach Baker for giving me this opportunity. And I was going to say, teaching mindfulness to the kids was great. You'd be surprised on how much they know with how young they are. I taught them about the amygdala, which helps them regulate their emotions, and the prefrontal cortex, which helps them manage their decisions and be kind. And then also I taught them the shark fin, which I do every single day with the kids. Teaching the kids mindfulness was great. 10 out of 10 experience.
Thank you, Christopher.
Yeah.
This is my beautiful wife, Catherine Baker, who did the Therapeutic Day Treatment Program over at Mile High through our company, CJAB Family Services. I want to ask her comments because she spent a lot of time in the classroom with the kids, and I just wanted her to know how it affect the kids in their exploring mindfulness and how maybe it affect the teachers. Catherine?
Well, one thing I noticed is that it did help to calm the kids down. Some of the kids who were rambunctious or who had excess energy, it allowed for them to focus, and it helped them to become more calm and to pay attention more. And what I noticed with the teachers is the sessions allow for the teachers to, to also participate in it all, also to receive the benefits of deep breathing and learning about the brain. So it helped in that purpose, and it also kind of gave them, a small break as well from, the stresses of teaching all, throughout the day. So, so there were lots of benefits that I noticed for teachers and the students, and it was a pleasure to watch it and to see it.
Thank you very much. The key to this whole process is to develop our younger kids, our preschoolers, to understand the importance of where emotions come from. To be able to understand that emotions come from the amygdala and making good decisions come from the prefrontal cortex. Learning that at an early age, I think, is very important. Them being able to control their anger and develop compassion at a preschool age is very important. I would just like to thank a few people. First of all, my good friend Laurie Grossman, who was the founder, one of the founders of Mindful Schools, who is now with Inner Explorer. I have to thank her so much for her help and her guidance. Also, George Mumford, who was, I say, the Zen master with Phil Jackson with the Bulls and the Lakers. I want to thank him for his guidance. And also, Maury Cook, Sharice Minerva, and Joe Klein, right here in Portsmouth, Virginia, really gave me guidance when it comes to mindfulness. And of course, my lovely wife, Catherine Baker, who has been with me through this battle and who have learned the tools of mindfulness herself, along with my sons, Christopher Baker and Christian Baker. So let's remember, if you can, just take a deep breath and calm yourself. It will help. Thank you.